Hi, I'm Jennifer Novak, and I'm an environmental lawyer in the Los Angeles area. When people find themselves facing a legal problem because someone suspects them of violating environmental laws, it can be hard to know what to look for in a lawyer. So today, I'm sharing 5 tips of what you should be looking for. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit longer than my usual videos because I have a lot to say, and I'm not even going to cover everything I would like to say. So if you'd like to hear more, please feel free to drop a comment, and I'm happy to try to answer that in a future video or in responding to your comments. So tip number 1, you want a lawyer who specializes in environmental law. Okay, now I know that sounds self-serving, but hear me out. I have been a lawyer for 25 years, and for about 6 of that, I touched a lot of different areas of law. Everything from bankruptcy and criminal defense and juvenile dependency to trademark and products liability. And I have never seen anything like the field of environmental law, where you can't just go to a couple of seminars or read the latest Supreme Court cases or read some statutes and regulations and be proficient. The lawyer who does that is just getting by. And in our larger multi-party cases, trust me, we can spot those people because they're often the ones who have glommed onto a legal theory, won't let it go, and keep pushing it forward, spending time and money and resources on something that actually isn't going to end up advancing their client's case. In our situation, a lawyer who has specialized in environmental law is in the best position to be able to know the nuances and the things that are going to make a difference to your situation or not. Now, we're a smaller legal community than, say, criminal defense lawyers, but there are enough out there where you should be able to find somebody who is a good fit for you. So tip number 2 is similar, but it still is very important. And that is that you want a lawyer who has a certain amount of familiarity and reputation with the administrative agencies who oversee this body of law. Now, part of that is because it's helpful for the lawyer to be able to advise you well if they already have a sense from other transactions how an agency may act in certain situations or whether or not you're being offered a good deal. And that's not found in cases or in statutes. That's found in the one-on-one transactions, as well as the internals, policies, and guidelines within each agency. In addition, there are situations where we may have to advocate and negotiate on someone's behalf. And if we tell someone at the agency that our client is really trying to do the best they can, they need a break, they need a lower penalty, they should be doing less work, we want them to buy into the fact that it's okay for them to both fulfill their mission as well as believe us and do what we hope they'll do for our client. Tip number 3, you want somebody who is very comfortable with the science of environmental law. This is a highly technical area, and your ability to formulate a good legal position is going to depend on little things like the depth to groundwater, or what kind of soils nearby, what kind of businesses are nearby. And those are things that a lawyer needs to be able to digest and understand, and then determine how they apply to the law. In addition, a lawyer who understands and is comfortable with those concepts is better able to explain to you what a consultant is saying and how that actually matters to your position. Tip 4, pick a lawyer who understands what you want in your situation. There are lots of ways we can be tackling these problems, and the path we choose to go forward is going to depend on what our clients tell us is important to them. I have some clients who don't want to deal with the stress and they don't want to be thinking about this a year from now. And even if I could save them money, they sometimes will choose a path that allows them to pay a little bit more, but they have more certainty and they're done. I have other clients who are so frustrated and angry with the situation and being accused of polluting that they are willing to put the time and the money in, and no matter how long it takes, we're going to fight to clear their name. Pick a lawyer who can respect what you want and can help you formulate the path to get there. Again, there are enough lawyers out there where you should be able to find somebody who can work with you on your goals. All right, so my last tip, and the one that matters most to me, pick a lawyer that you are comfortable with. This is an area of law where it is often strict liability. So we often don't have a lot of legal options to be able to give our clients to fully exonerate them and send them on their way happily. We have to be in the position of knowing that we have put our full creativity and our expertise to the limit in trying to find the best solution for our clients. At the same time, I need my clients to understand that I am on their side. And even if I can't always give them good news, I have done everything possible to get them a good result. I cannot have clients who just want a lawyer to tell them what they want to hear. We are not yes men. We are here to give you honest assessments and to do what we think is in the best interest of you or your business. So again, find a lawyer that you feel you can trust to give you bad news or to give you good news if that's the situation, and that you can work with on a good solution. So now I've just shared 5 things that you can look for in an environmental lawyer that I think are very important in fostering a good relationship and getting clients the goals they want. Now, some of these things you can determine just by going to somebody's website or their social media and doing the research to figure out who they are and what experience they've had. But some of these things you're really only going to be able to figure out if you pick up the phone and just ask some questions to get a sense of what the lawyer is like. So if you are in a situation where you need someone to assess or help you out with an environmental problem, please feel free to pick up the phone and give us a call to see if we're a right fit for each other.